I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs, and today I'm going to be talking punch needle. In today's video, I'm going to be punching the background on this fall project. I am punching with a punching depth of 2 on my Smart Punch. And the first thing I'm going to do is punch all the way around the project, and I'm going to start right in here because that way when I get back to the end, I could start punching around my objects. I am using a variegated Valdani thread. You'll be able to see the variegation and the difference in coloring as I punch. You'll notice that as I turn a corner, I rotate the frame. I don't try to just rotate my hand and the needle. I've got everything else punched except these berries here, and I'm going to do those with French knots after I finish. And then this here, I'm going to punch at a deeper punching depth. So I don't want to punch that yet because it's better to punch all the way around the deep punching depth before you do the floppier loops, because otherwise it's easy to get the 2 punches mixed together. Now that I have the square done, I'm going to go and outline everything. If you look real close, you can see that I have already punched this once and I had to take it out. I used this color and now I'm using this brighter blue, and it is showing up better around the black. The original blue is more muted and the green and the black weren't showing up. Now when I get to these berry areas, I don't want to punch over the berry. I want to leave the spots open so that I can do the French knots there after I get all done. I think since this is such a small area here, I'm just going to go ahead and come back through and get that area done. Then I won't have to go back in that little area next time I go around. I forgot to go around the flower. I'm going to do that now. Now that I've gone around everything once, if I was using a solid color thread, I would just keep going around everything and then just fill in back and forth. It doesn't really matter the direction you punch. If you're using a solid thread, it will look the same in the end. But since I'm using a variegated thread, it does make a big difference which way you punch. I'm going to focus on one little area at a time. I'm going to start with this little area. It's the smallest. And for it, I'm just going to go around, and then I'll stop over here and then come back around to here and just go around in circles until I get this area filled in for this little section here. Now, when I get to bigger sections, I'll do those a little bit differently. Now, since this section, once I go through here, I won't need to come back this way again, so I'm going to go ahead and finish off this little section here. Now I'm going to do this area right in here, and it will be done much the same way. I'm just going to fill in circles. I don't want it to be straight across, so I'm just going to go up here at a little bit of an angle to finish off this little section that I'm doing. I'm going to keep working on the bottom and do this section here. The section that I have in here is a little bit bigger, so I don't want to just go around and around. I'm going to add a little bit of variation by making a swirl in the middle, and then I will punch around that. So now I'm going to punch my newly drawn swirl. And then I'll punch around and around in circles on this side, and then the same on the other side. That is the end of my first ball of floss. I've got a new ball on and I'm ready to start punching again. I'm going to do this section here. It has a lot of empty space, so I'm going to add some swirls just to give it a little bit more interest and dimension. You can do this however you want. You could do little loops or swirls or but I have one pattern where I did do more of a swirl like that. Just depends on the look that you want to accomplish with your project. I also have this project where I punch the background back and forth, and as you can see, that gives it a totally different look than if you add swirls and go around things in circles. I'm going to now punch across here and then fill this area in. I'm going to draw another S curve in here, and I want it to be backwards to this curve here. So I'll punch around to this corner and then I'll punch that. Adding this S curve here at a natural little small section here. So I'm going to work on it. It's a fairly large area here. I'm going to go down the middle of it, a little bit of make a little bit of an arc here. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.